So today was a bit of an emotional roller coaster because for some ungodly reason I decided it'd be a great idea to hop on over and brave the waters and hop on the scale, which I don't normally do for obvious reasons because I don't like to intentionally, purposely ruin my day. But I did anyways because I have this irrational fear that everyone's going to be like looking over my shoulder like vultures in the night to see what the number is, which I realize sounds completely mentally unhinged. But anyways, I did it. And I looked down and it was in the 90s, and I certainly did not weigh in the 90s, so I was going crazy. I practically like had a parade up in the locker room because I thought I had just probably dropped 20 pounds in a spin class, which possible. But no, that shit was in kilograms. I hadn't lost a pound. Dear diary. So the theme for this week is completely unrelated to that. I just had to put that out there for all y'all. I wanted to talk about workout, life balance, because I feel like it's a tricky situation to do. Because you can have like a workout plan, like, oh, I'm gonna, I meet Kevin's on Mondays and Thursdays, and I dive via spin with Matt Reischauer on Wednesdays and Sundays. And then I attempt to work out on my own on Tuesdays and Fridays, and maybe take off Saturday, especially if it's Cinco de Mayo. But things come up a lot of times. There's certainly like the, hey, you want to go grab some drinks after work? Yeah. So that happens. But I feel like maybe something that I've learned, a good way to counteract that, is to work out in the morning, because the morning is your most rest assured, guaranteed you time to get out there and do something, and no one's really going to have any distractions, even though you probably feel like you're just dead to the world because I hate waking up in the morning. So that's avoidable. And I feel like it's difficult to do because you get really tired at work, and sometimes it's just a stressful day at work. You really don't want to go to the gym, but then you say, okay, I'm not going to go, I'm going to go extra hard the next day, but then something else comes up the next day at work, and it's just this never-ending vicious cycle that you never end up really working out. So I think you have to consciously be aware of that and work around it and work ahead of it. So work out in the morning, so that way if you do get into your afternoon workout, awesome, bonus. And if you don't, at least you did something in the morning. And the other thing that's difficult about work that I'm beginning to figure out, because I have to keep a food journal, is work birthday parties. Because inevitably, there's always going to be apparently balls of cheese, like a cheese ball. Like, of course I'd like to eat a ball of cheese. Also, inevitably, there's always going to be someone who makes homemade spinach dip. I'd love to tell you that I've been strong and I didn't eat any of that stuff and I'm above it and all that kind of jazz, but that would be a complete lie. I'm completely not. I love spinach dip and I love apparently cheese balls. So I think a good strategy is, instead of, taking a whole entire cup full of spinach dip, as if you're in like the Civil War, Great Depression, you're never going to eat again except for like a loaf of bread. Like, you don't need to stock hoard. You can just, I've learned, maybe just have like a couple chips of dip and a sliver of cheese ball. Overall, the lesson is that it is just difficult to balance work and working out and kind of having some time just to live in between. So you need to stay ahead of that, and you need to stay conscious of that and find creative ways to work it in. As in the morning, no one's going to ask me to go get drinks. In the morning, I don't have to stay late to do a project because I'm not out in the world yet. So do it in the morning. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to try to. And next time you get on a scale, make sure it's in pounds, because that sucks. That's all.